This is worth missing lunch for.
Excellent.
Did you skip lunch too? A special thanks to our presenting sponsor, Hopcat. Meow. Thank you to Sun King Canvitational for your promoting sponsorship. Well, we're talking with Jason Cook today at the Rock Bottom College Park in the brew house. You're having your Indie Gold.
Yep, it's just a light pale ale. It's one of my favorite beers in the summertime.
Well, crazily, I still like a dark beer in the summer. We chose Schwarz beer, which as a dark beer has a very effervescent, light feel to it, very cleansing to the palate, with a wonderful little bit of coffee. So this is a homecoming for you, Jason, in that you grew up in Indianapolis area.
Yeah, I grew up in Fishers, and then about 8 years ago, I actually moved out to Chicago.
And the Chicago move entailed a relationship with Rock Bottom.
I was a traveling brewer, so I actually worked at 4 locations. And my last year there, I was actually mainly just downtown as assistant brewer. When I first started Rock Bottom, each location had to brew the same 4 house beers, but recently we've changed over to our local beers. So every Rock Bottom you go to, the beers are going to be totally different. I would say the locals here tend to like the hoppier beers more, so the IPA is going to be most popular here, and our red or malty beer is actually going to be a little bit hoppier also. This is going to be a hoppy Rock Bottom. Then I always try to have a barrel-aged beer on now, which that's the big things are the hoppy beers and barrel-aged beers now. So, but I kind of tell people whenever they go to a different Rock Bottom, maybe you should get a flight so you can try each beer, a little sample, and see what you actually like.
Okay, now as a special, you also brewed something called a Mr. Rager.
Yes. So Mr. Rager is going to be a double IPA. It's brewed with Citra, Mosaic. It's a little over 8%, but it's named after one of my favorite artists, Kid Cudi. He's a rapper. But.
Okay, so now we're borrowing a little bit of naming here.
Well, that's the hardest part, is really making up names for the beers. Usually my go-to is either songs or something like that if I can't think of anything else.
You left when you were younger, and now you're here. And you're brewing craft beer. What's the nervous indicator for brewing for your friends and your family?
Well, it's a dream to come back to my hometown and brew here. But like you said, it's also very nerve-wracking. I want to brew beer that like my family and my friends can enjoy, and I also don't want them to give me a hard time about it. So my mom, she loves the double IPAs. She loves Mr. Rager. That's her favorite beer right now. But I actually brewed a kettle sour that they're a little nervous about, but I'm excited for them to try it. Gotta please everyone.
Well, thank you so much, Jason,
Thank you
for having a day drinking with Nuvo.